Hey Slick Review fans, coming at you with another video. On this episode we're checking out an aramid fiber case for the iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max. Now this particular version is not available for the regular iPhone 13s. They only do this one for the Pro and the Pro Max, so I just thought I'd let you know that right up front. Fans of the channel will know that whenever I upgrade my device, one of the cases that I typically end up getting is some sort of aramid fiber. We've checked out some other brands here on the channel before, but I was looking around and I wanted to find one that solved a couple of the minor gripes I had with some of the other brands of the aramid fiber ones. And this one seems to solve those, and it's a little bit cheaper too. So this one, it's from kind of a generic seller over on Amazon. The link is down in the description as always. But what I like about this one is, first, it does everything that I would expect. It's got the aramid fiber construction. One of the things that I like about these cases is that you can feel the weave in the back. So you know that this isn't like printed plastic or something like that, like this is the real deal. The other thing is that it is incredibly thin and light. It only adds about 16 grams of weight to your phone, so you're not going to feel that. It's basically a case that's kind of invisible. Now, one of the trade-offs is that there's virtually no front drop protection. If you have butterfingers, this might not be the case for you. If it hits on the back or the corner or something like that, it should be pretty fine. I mean, aramid fiber by itself is a strong material, so other than the shock of an impact, that might still cause some internal damage. But if you're worried about the front, that might be an issue. It's only 0.3 millimeters above the screen. That's not really going to do much for drops. That's fine enough if you just want to set it down. Your screen's not going to get scratched. It's got the same protection around the camera array as well. So again, if you set your phone with the back down, you're not going to scratch your lenses. So this is basically a nice lightweight case that I consider like 90% cosmetic, maybe 10% protective. And that's just by virtue of there's just not a lot here. So again, if you drop it on the back or the corners, yeah, it might be fine. Aramid fiber is pretty strong, but nothing on the screen. So keep that in mind. Now, one of the things that this version has over the other brands that I've checked out here on the channel, so some of those leave the bottom and the top open. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's for fitment or cost cutting, or I've never really known why some of them do that. Now, on one hand, there's a benefit there in that if you have like some third-party charging cables, sometimes they have like weird tips and like metal around the end and stuff. And sometimes with these cutouts, just sometimes they don't fit right. You know what I mean? So the cases that open up the bottom solves that issue. It's a non-issue, right? So this one just leaves cutouts for the charging port and the speaker and everything else. All of the cables I've tried, including some third-party ones, I've not had any issues with charging using this case. And then it covers the top too, where again, some of them leave that completely open. Not normally a big deal. It's never been like a deal killer for me, but it does expose that stainless steel and it can pick up like micro scratches and stuff. So if that bothers you, or if that's something that you've noticed on other cases, this one covers everything around and just leaves open what needs to be. And then if you're wondering, yes, wireless charging is good to go, so you're not going to have to worry about that there. There's really nothing I can knock this case for, except for one little thing, and this has been on the other aramid fiber cases that I've tried before. It seems to just be a thing. Even though the listing says anti-fingerprint on it, it's really not. You are going to see like oil and fingerprints and stuff. It's not a big deal. Like, it's not super noticeable, but for me, I like to keep my stuff clean. So every once in a while I do see it, like if you hold it in the light just right and you just wash it off, like it's not a big deal. But just know that like you are gonna see smudges and stuff on there. Again, not like super bad. I'm just telling you, it's like the one gripe I can find with this case is that, over a few days use, you can see some of that stuff on there. But that's it. Other than that, it's an awesome case to pick up. Right now, priced really reasonably. I went with this kind of, I think they call this one gold and black. It's more of a copper of sorts, but I thought that would play off my gold iPhone really well, so that's the one I picked up, and it happens to be the cheapest one right now. Right now, this version is priced around 30 bucks. They do have blue and black, and then just black on gray, pretty much. They do have those as well. Those are priced a little bit more. Not sure why. It's the exact same case, just a different color option. But if those are one of the options you want to pick, go for it. But like I said, with the gold iPhone, I thought this one looked really good. So that's really all there is to it. I just wanted to show you guys this kind of hidden gem I found on Amazon when I was looking around for an aramid fiber case. I was going to go with one of the options that I normally pick up, but those are pretty darn expensive. So I was just shopping around, stumbled across this one, I took a chance on it, and it's been working out pretty good. And like I said, I do like that it covers the top and the bottom, whereas some of those other ones don't. And it's about half the price for this color anyway. So links are down in the description. What I want to know from you all is, what do you think about aramid fiber cases? Have you tried one before? Do you think they're cool? I really like this one. I've been daily driving it for about 2 weeks now, ever since I got it. I really like it, but what do you all think? Let me know down in the comments. If you have any other comments or questions, please do leave them down below. I try to get to every single one. If you'd like to get in touch, all my social media links are down there as well. And last, before we go, if you enjoy straightforward, to the point content like this where we find great deals online, please make sure to leave the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Pretty easy and free ways to help support the channel. That's all I've got for you this time. I'm Zach, this is Slick Reviews, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure to drop a comment down below and give the video a thumbs up. Here's some other videos that I think you'll really like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos, and I'm on Facebook and Twitter as well. See you at the next one.